Welcome back everyone to Gaming on the Brain. I'm Mark, this is Glenn over here, and today we're playing the 1996 release Metal Slug on the Neo Geo.
I mean, you probably knew what it was already as soon as you seen the tank on the side of the screen, like, but
Metal Slug Super Vehicle 001.
Yeah, absolute masterpiece of the game. Yeah, beautiful, stunning Neo Geo game. For a short while an exclusive, although it didn't last long. PlayStation and Saturn versions followed shortly after, and it's one of the best run and gun games ever. I mean, not the first, not the earliest by a long shot, but a game that once this series began, that was it. You know, everybody looked at this as the gold standard, basically. Would say.
Yeah, well, so it's like a incredibly overcharged Contra, but with a slightly different take on the format.
Interestingly, though, before we start, this game, many of the team who worked on Metal Slug, I should probably do know anyway, originally worked for IREM, or IREM depending on how you pronounce it, and they created some games with similar look and feel in a, what was the name of the game?
Gunforce 1 and 2.
The Gunforce games were, especially the second one, we basically call it Metal Slug Zero, as many people do. But looking at some of the other classics like In the Hunt and Undercover Cops, you can see that amazing graphical style that you see in front of you right here. So,
Gunforce 2 especially, it looks the same. Most of the sound effects are the same.
Definitely, yeah. It was just basically
the music style's all the same.
Part of the series, as far as we're concerned. There are so many features as well. But anyway, I think we're going to get this on the go.
Let's do it, man. Let's get in. We'll probably need all 100 credits because it's quite a.
I mean, it's an arcade game. We'll play it as an arcade game because we don't expect to see a speed run or anything here.
I don't expect to see good playability.
There will be some crap commentary and also, please do accept
it.
Interestingly, Metal Slug, the AES home version, I mean, said if you're watching this, you probably do know about Neo Geo, is one of the most expensive games available. But it just looks and sounds so amazing, man. You know what I mean? This in the arcades at the time would have just been phenomenal. Like, I've just got myself blown by standing under a man with bombs.
I was going to say, how long can you survive before you die, Glenn?
I didn't even try. I'm back with a t-shirt and all.
I haven't turned on blood either, just in case we're offended.
Oh.
No, it's not because of that. I don't give a fuck if we're offended anyone. Yeah. It's more about the fact that I just forgot to turn it on, so sorry everyone. So now you can see that.
Remember the future. We do plan on going through all of at least the mainstream games, and I don't know, maybe some of the side games. I mean, there's a PlayStation exclusive.
Might do a Let's Play on it or something,
there was the Neo Geo Pocket games. I think it was two Metal Slug. Yep, 2 games for them, and I think there's at least another couple of spin-offs even there. But the mainstream games is about 8 now, including Metal Slug X. Is that right? 7, 8, or even? Because I played up to about 6, I think, and then I haven't played that beyond that. Like,
I think 7 came out on the Thomas Wave.
Yeah, that might be right. Yeah, it didn't come out Neo Geo. I knew that the last one didn't, and I don't think I played that far. I think I played up to 6. So it is a long series and a long running series and all. But
I mean, I might be wrong. It might be 6, but I've got a feeling it was 7. Like, I'd have to check that.
Yeah.
Oh, how would I die there?
Because you got shot. I got shot.
I didn't even see myself get shot.
I mean,
well, I hadn't lost a life.
There's just so much going on in these games. We've done a few IRM games now and all, and I mean, a game I insisted on playing. I mean, obviously this is not IRM, it's Nazca, but with some people working on it, and the obvious clear similarities. But we did In the Hunt, and that was not a great game, I thought. Not a great game.
It started off so well, didn't it? And then it just went to absolute shit. It was
I think it's
so dull.
It's a good looking game, but it's I just couldn't. We completed it, didn't we? I mean, we got through it and that, but it just seemed too unbalanced, too hard for the wrong reasons. Like, I mean, these games are hard. I mean, they're clearly arcade games, and you expect to be a bit of a quarter muncher in that, you know. It is expected, you know. It was the same with Gunforce 1 and 2, but with In the Hunt, there's something I like about the balance and all. Like, I thought anyway. It's like playing Crackdown sideways.
Hi.
But we've been wanting to do this series for a while now. We have also done another Neo Geo classic, similar to this game in theme, but very different perspective, and that is Shock Troopers.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, another great classic, which basically it's almost like this so much. And we'll be playing the second one of them at some point as well. So
It's on the list to get.
Yeah, definitely. I thought you were getting the what there. I was following them blokes down there.
What looks better, this or Castlevania? In the water.
This I would say, but it's been a while since I've played Castlevania Bloodlines. Although, mind you, it's a single player game, but definitely would be interesting to do a playthrough someday, maybe, or at least, you know, like all the Castlevania games might be interesting series to go to.
Bloodlines on the list for the first one,
I think Bloodlines on all three difficulties now.
I finished it on normal.
I managed to get through all three. It took us a while because I started at the beginning. Getting new bosses on the harder difficulties now to change the stuff. It's not just a harder game, there's more to it.
Right.
So it makes you want to go through it. I wish all games did that. Give you like, a reason to play all the difficulties. I love that game, mate. I mean, I don't actually have a lot of experience with the Castlevania games, to be honest, because I just don't. So I know, going by like reviews and fan reception, that it's not the best Castlevania game. I mean, it's doing Mega Drive.
Yeah, I mean, Castlevania 4, Super Castlevanias with Gargoyles.
Yeah, and Vampire's Kiss is not that great, isn't it? The sequel one.
Yeah, Vampire Chronicles.
But some people, well, no, there was literally Vampire's Kiss, and Vampire Chronicle wasn't that a remake of the short version of the PC Engine game? Because the series has got so many installments. Obviously the NES being the most well known. Did you know there's an arcade game actually, and the arcade game's lousy, like.
Oh, I know.
Like solid.
It's called Haunted Mansions.
Haunted Castle.
Haunted Castle.
It's clearly a remake of the original game, but it's just all balances all fucked up. They did They did versions for the Commodore 64, not all. Possibly not the Commodore, but definitely Amiga. And that is another one that's a complete mess, like being made by a Western team without the input of the original creators, you know. We've gone for Metal Slug to Castlevania.
Right.
But it's a great series to talk about as well. So.
What do you mean? The games are connected, aren't they? Oh no, they're not. Sorry.
Well, they're both long-running series that have got long teeth, though. You know, and a lot of games. You know, I mean, there's some elements I suppose that are similar, but they're not the same type of game, obviously. I look. For me, this game, as I said, we can talk about like the original Run and Gun. Probably the earliest that would sort of wouldn't really fall under. I think it would to a degree is Green Beret. Even though I mean it's mostly a run and stab, isn't it? But you know, people see where I'm coming from with that sort of same perspective, and they've developed on it and that, you know, to make what you see now. I mean, obviously Contra is the first. I would say, would Contra be the first true run and gun? Horizontal run and gun?
That I could think of, yeah.
Rise or in some countries, protector in the numbers, depending on format as well. Obviously, again, another very well loved long running series with some slightly less than stellar instalments at different times.
Mainly the later stuff.
Yeah, I mean, they tried different things, which in and of itself is not a problem. You've got to sometimes. But I mean, personally, I love Jake East's run and guns as well, though. I mean, you know, like you've got Midnight Resistance and that all, which basically feels like a sequel to Heavy Battle and that, which is obviously more of a Commando, Kari Warriors style game. But the links to, obviously, you know.
Yeah.
Then you've got Desert War and that, you know, and there's at least one other as well. They did some really good, which we need to put on the list, definitely. I'm sure one of them's 4 player, mate. Hey?
I think Desert War's on the list.
It looks class and all. It's about 1993, so you're getting a pretty good looking game, like.
We've got absolutely tons on the list.
We have. Well,
we've been busy for a long, long time.
We've generally concentrated on a lot more 2-player and higher level multiplayer, not 3 and 4 player games, but we're going to throw in some other stuff in there as well in the mix, including a lot of single player stuff going forward. I think we'll try different things, different games at least. We didn't want to limit ourselves too much. We've tried to keep like 3 and 4 player games for when we can get people available to play them, you know. Nobody wants to play games in the garage with us. How's that?
On, eh? What we need is some 2 extra mainstays that can join us going forward.
So if anyone wants to volunteer,
I don't remember just having so much slowdown.
I was watching an article. I watched a video. I can't remember who it's from, so I would have given a shout out. I can remember who the video was from. And I think it was talking about where the console versions are better than the arcade versions. Right. I might have that the wrong way around, but I'm sure Metal Slug was on there. And did he say the PlayStation version, maybe the Saturn version, is better than the arcade because it hasn't got slowed down? I could have the wrong end of the stick here though, man. Someone to correct this. It was about a month ago. But it was like describing the home versions, but not where they changed the game, like say Double Dragon 2 NES style. You know, like a totally reprogrammed redone. But they build on the scope of what's already there, you know, without maybe changing the actual game too much. I mean, for me, one of the earliest examples of that would be sort of Golden Axe. I mean, Golden Axe Arcade doesn't, Mega Drive version doesn't feel exactly like the arcade, of course. It's got its own little quirks here and there, but obviously with extra levels and whatnot.
Shoot the barrel.
Oh, the barrel.
I shoot the barrel. I'll keep it going.
There's me, but shooting his fucking barrel doesn't want to go, like.
It just takes some shooting. Oh, there we go. I'm getting grenades on it as well.
What, is this a boss or something?
There we go.
Jesus Christ.
Bit of two-player strategy, man.
Did we do a long play on Steel Empire? We haven't, have we? We just did like sort of dot on it, didn't we?
There's one player, long player I've got it there.
Because I know it's only one player, obviously, and that would have been amazing two-player. Like, I would love to play a two-player. There's got to be a hack out there, a Mega Drive hack at least, where they've packed two players into that game. Like, so they've done that with some stuff now, where you're getting games that originally one player. Sorry? Oh, well, that's it. That's what I was thinking of. I mean, which we are going to try at some point. I mean, apparently it is a bit broken, isn't it? But most of the content's there, isn't it? So, yeah.
Don't have to be able to finish it. I don't think you really can anyway. I think the back kind of crashes at the end.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we could just do it as is, or even splice in like the Billy and Jimmy fight, couldn't we? If need be, if you want to do that. To complete, to make it complete. What's he called? Sergeant Andrew? It's not Sergeant Andrew Scott. I know that because I know who that is. But he's Sergeant somebody or whatnot. Aye. Yeah, I just watched a couple more of them lately in the week. They're kind of good. The two newer ones are from about 5-6 years ago, I think, maybe a decade ago. They've got Jean-Claude and they've got Dolph Lundgren, and they're both good. They're not really connected to the original. There's not really anything connecting them to the original Universal Soldier at all. Even Luke Devereaux, like Jean-Claude Van Damme, by the second one, I haven't actually seen it properly, the second one, just bits of it, but it looks like he turns into like a body and he's working with Andrew Scott this time, which is interesting.
Well, I think it's basically he's a cyborg, so you can just kind of like wipe his memory.
Well, mind you, I loved what they did with the second from the newest one. I can't remember the name of the subtitles. Not the latest one, but the one before that. Andrew Scott's in it, and he's fucked up. You know, he was always like psycho in the original, but he had control. Yeah. This one, he's like a mental mess. You know, he just can't. He is just glitching out as well, which I thought was quite a little, nice little. Obviously, he's sort of a 20-year-old, you know, so you could, in theory, say that he's like one of the original Unisols. He got put in a. Did he get like put in some sort of a wood chipper or something in the first one? I remember him getting hoid onto some of the sharp bits.
Yeah, like supposing parts.
Aye, so I don't know if it's or if it's a prawn sort of thing, you know. It's never ever explained.
Like a veil spreader or whatever it is.
The what? Aye, that's why. So it looked like. But to be fair, Dolph Lundgren isn't even in it that much. He's brought in as sort of like a wild card character, and he doesn't actually last that long. So I think it's more of a cameo really for Dolph Lundgren. So it's not really explained. No, he's like a secret boss sort of thing, if you want to put a game analogy on there. Speaking of Universal Soldier games, do you remember what they did with that? They changed Turrican into Universal Soldier on the Mega Drive. And it is worth a fucking fortune, mate. It sells an absolute fortune now, it does. Complete in box anyway. Because obviously Turrican and Mega Drive version of Turrican's quite expensive, so having the Universal Soldier variant. This looks amazing, this tank though.
You concentrate on killing him, Glenn, and I'll keep firing rockets at you.
Well, I'm out on him, I'll get the Rocket Man. Rocket Man! No, isn't it Metal Slug 5, I think, that was getting like some cool write-ups? Because a new team took over, a Korean team I think it was, and people weren't happy with the outcome. They were playing through 5, and I think one of the criticisms was that a lot of the Metal Slugs are now actually just enemy vehicles. But I'm like, well, some of them were kind of cool, I mean, so you could drive trucks and whatnot. But it just gives you a new variety of vehicles to play as, I thought. I remember liking the game still.
To be fair, I think all of them.
All of them got their own.
It's like you're hard pushed to tell the difference between them sometimes.
You can play them all as one long sort of like Lord of the Rings style marathon. But have you noticed that everyone does bring a new theme? Like I love now there's about 3 or 4 different races of characters now. I mean, you've got, I know they've got proper names. I can't remember, like the Republic or whatever. So you've got the Common Army or something. The name of the buddies in this one, run by basically Donald Morden. I remember his name. He's great. Saddam Hussein crossed with Hitler, crossed with Joseph Stalin. And then you've got the Mars people, and then you've got the Mole people in that as well. So you've got about 4 different factions.
Is it 3 the Mars people?
3 years, aye. But the great thing is, I loved about the series. I mean, it fleshes them out fantastically, because at different times in the game, in the plot line of the full series, you work with different factions. So you end up at one point working with the enemies in this one. And then in, I think it might be 4 or 5, you're working with the Mars people as well to kill the Mole people. And like I say, I know nothing about 7, so I don't know what 7 introduces like as the enemy.
I've done it once.
Have you played through it, have you?
Yeah.
Is that the one that you just said on the Atomised Wave? Thomas Wave, I would say it, aye.
Don't you dare call it that.
Atomised Wave. Atomised Wave.
Atomised Wave.
Well, it was the ones for the Neo Geo Pocket as well, and I know nothing about them. I know the different games, their own thing, and I looked up at the tanks fall down, it's got like cool down.
I thought I'd best show it.
Did you get crushed by it?
Aye.
Good.
Yeah, let's do this one now. Oh, put away!
Here's one here. I think what they do a lot more, and as you just said about the, let's slow down for you, about how the games are almost interchangeable, because they do keep I mean, there's definitely a lot of sprites reused, and I think that was the initial complaint with 5, with Metal Slug 5, because I think maybe it was a bit cheeky that a whole new developer was reusing some sprites from Nazca's work. It's like, well, if they're there and the previous 3 sequels have done it, why can't they, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, why, do you know what it is? You know, if they did a Double Dragon 3, as we called, where they'd literally completely rewritten everything and turned it into a game that was nothing like the first 2, wouldn't that be a bigger complaint? You know, people play Metal Slug because they want to play Metal Slug. So, personally, I've got no problem with 5. I will play if it is 5, or is it 4? I'm thinking of. Might be 4 actually. Game. I'm getting confused.
I can't remember when it took. What was it? It was
4 or 5.
It was one of the last ones. It might have been the last one on the Neo Geo.
Definitely not 7. Isn't it 7? You say?
6.
I'll need to check it. Can you check? Can you tell what we're doing a new search before we do the reviews?
Yeah. Well, there's no script here.
We'd like you to see us raw and wriggle.
Yes.
You know that just doesn't work. I remember, I think it's the 3rd one, some of the bosses are like mechanical crabs and stuff and that, they can really sort of, they move away from like, and is it 3 where they introduce zombies and that as well?
I think it is, yeah.
Aye, I think it might be actually, aye. And we play that.
It's great with the eye, because you get the gas, don't you?
That's right, aye, you can turn it into one, can't you?
Yeah, you walk along it slowly.
Well, it's a class, you know, mate, you know, when he's walking, he walks just like peeked out the door of the dead, where he's just hanging the gun from his finger and that. Yeah. It's like, you know, they've taken the inspiration from there. And obviously, him with the glasses on could almost pass for him as well. So, Flyboy, you know.
Aye.
Individual Dawn of the Dead. This is the boss now. It sounds like it.
You got the music. You need
Do you know what it is? I would say definitely 3, because I can't remember much about 2 and Double X, Metal Slug X-Men. Too much. But, and as much as this is an impressive game and the boss is impressive, I do know they're definitely built on the bosses in later games, because like these are a lot more like typical military targets and stuff, you know, and later on you get like obviously stuff that just...
Oh, there's some really impressive stuff.
I remember being like a massive mole type thing going up in 6, I think it might be. Obviously more people than that. And that's like clinging on the walls and things as it falls up. That's
the thing, I don't remember, because each of them is much alike. It's hard to pinpoint what happens in each one.
Yeah. Well,
and I probably only play from each one. Maybe.
I have up to 6, like I say, and that includes Metal Slug X as well, but excludes obviously, like I say, 7 and the side mission games and the one for PlayStation. And like I say, there may be another couple of more obscure games in between that I've never... I mean, I haven't played any of the conversions at the PlayStation Saturn, although I do know, like, looking at them, obviously pretty damn close to the source material, like, so, I mean, there'll probably be some hidden mods and whatnot in there, in some of them, but Other than that, though, I think you see what you get with those. I think.
Yeah. I've never played the PlayStation like the 3D one. Like, what was it called?
Metal Slug 3D, I think.
It's not so 3D.
It's called Metal Slug 3D.
Makes sense, I suppose. Very imaginative.
Right. It got some cool reviews. I thought, like.
It did. Right. Nobody liked the fact that it was 3D.
But again, this is what sometimes happens when you just try and completely change a game. I mean,
Exactly.
now in this day and age now, I think you can get away with a bit more of having a game that plays like a retro version. Like, you could take this graphic set now and create a game out of it, and people would like it because they're sick of what's happening in the modern day. Really, you know. I just want to play a game, mate. I just want to play a game and just enjoy what I'm playing. Really.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be too complicated. It doesn't have to throw ideas at us that are not really game related. Now, see this thing here on the left? I think this is a playable vehicle in 4. I think that's what they're saying because obviously some of these are much older sprites by then, probably 4 or 5 year old sprites, you know?
Yeah.
And I think they make stuff like that playable, and it's like, well, I don't mind really. I mean, if it's cool, then the helicopters and things maybe. But I always thought it could look like a bit of a cop out. Like, instead of creating new Metal Slugs, you like just letting people players exist in sprites. It's like, well, if you get some fun out of it, what's the harm? Why shouldn't you create players like the, create players as the enemy vehicles and that? You commandeer tanks, things like that, like banks and stuff. You've already got the Metal Slug in this one, aren't you?
I think it is.
It's just a tank where you obviously the sequels create all sorts of new vehicles. Some of them there, isn't there? There's a walker and that, isn't there? There's like a submarine and stuff. There's a flying thing as well.
Yeah, I have.
Helicopter, I think.
Shoot up levels and stuff, right?
I think there's a little jet as well. Someone can get a little jet.
Yeah, it is. That's the flying one.
Midget jet type thing, you know? Cool.
Right, come on.
I'm not hitting him.
Just keep shooting that door.
Oh, the door.
I think. I'm not really sure. I'm trying to figure it out before, but I think you were shooting.
Something. I think it was hurting us. Looks that way. Bomb the gun.
I think if you shoot him, it kills it quicker, but I'm not sure.
Do you know one thing I've never worked out in the Metal Slug series? I can't get the head around. Is why can't you aim diagonally? It just seems odd. I mean, unless it was done as a balancing thing, they found that it was maybe making the game too easy, but I doubt that.
I mean, you can see we've left this on level 4, so it's like standard difficulty.
Yeah, and it chucks tons of shit at you, isn't it? So
it's insane. You can tell it's made by the same people who made that In the Hunt.
Oh, definitely. Aye. But this is a bit more fun than that, what I said there. It wasn't a horrible game. I didn't find In the Hunt to be a horrible game. It's just that balance, you said earlier. It wasn't a game I'd like to go through a game where I've been through the early Metal Slugs a few times now and enjoyed what I played each time.
It's a dead.
It's a me.
Mission complete.
Nice.
Must be neat done now, huh?
Yeah, final mission.
Here we go, boys.
Start.
Oh shit, that was a good start.
Donald Morden will die, or not? There, watch out, see, they're going to fall then.
Yeah. I'll go. Oh, you're going up too. Oh, you got us both.
I know, same blow.
Alright, let's blow them drums up. There we go. I just remember this last level is just full of enemies.
I remember the boss, I know what you fight at the end, I know what he is.
Yeah.
Again, a little slightly disappointing really for what it is. Especially, but even was the first game, and they've probably deliberately went out the way to have. Hang on.
No, you put your name in.
Oh, of course, man.
DVD.
I thought it wasn't letting us continue. That's the bane of our player. Anything that we've had a couple and all, haven't we?
Aye. Yeah, that has been the odd one. But,
Remember Rambo? I mean, that wasn't technically that, but I mean, it felt that way.
that was bad.
I want to do 1943, but normal 1943 is alright, I think, but Kai, I think you can't continue on the last level. So we'd need this, yeah.
On right on the last level.
Aye.
I don't have a problem treating if it means you get to show the full game on a playthrough, which is the whole point of the playthrough.
Here we go. There he is.
Boom. Right. At least he's got the right idea.
I know. Didn't work though, did it? Didn't help. Oh, I'm on the gun, mate.
A nice spike scaling, but it caused quite a bit of slowdown.
Isn't it alright? Oh, it's not automatic. You're right, no, it is like, isn't it?
Aye. Wonder if I could overclock it.
Probably could.
If we were doing a let's play, I would try, but no, it's not. Let's play through, so it's serious-ish. Oh, he's gonna go. It's gonna go. Duck.
I didn't say I can't. Too busy looking at the helicopter. No one that good? Hey?
Yeah, do that soon. Die, helicopter. Oh no, good night. I got out of it just in time. Oh, that's not good. Oh. Boom. Come on.
Aye, sat out in it.
Go on, die. Guys, take some effort to blow that up.
Boom, shakalak.
Oh, that looks good though, doesn't it? Is that line scroll in there, isn't it? To make it expand out. Look good.
Aye.
Oh, die. Kamikaze cyclist.
Really high and everything now, isn't it? So it's coming like.
It's like down to about 15 frames a second or something.
It'll not beat the king of slow down or like Double Dragon, you know what I mean?
I think it has.
So that just went longer on it,
That's right.
That's just like upper section, really.
I honestly don't remember it being this bad. But then again, I was probably just forced.
You know what it is though, you might have not played this one that much and you moved up to 3 was one of the most well loved, I know that, so I wouldn't think we'll just automatically loaded up 3 and the slowdown to be fixed by them. I think these big guys.
I think it does get better.
Ah, you think so?
Oh, we've run aground. My fish. Come on,
Can't long level, this last one now.
Bombs. Oh, I want to pop a weapon, not bombs. I've got bombs.
But do a lot of damage with the grenades though.
You do, yeah. You seem to run through it so quickly, you just fire them all at the enemy straight away. And these 3
Coming now, I think, isn't he?
will give me some weapons.
There he is, I think.
Oh, I've got a monkey. Look at the background, is that the bouncy metal slug in the background? It's on fire. The one that jumps.
You might be right.
It looks like it like that.
The music hasn't changed for the boss fight.
No.
Can't remember if it did.
I think it does need to turn to robots in first.
It's him.
I can't look. Is it?
No, I think not. This is him.
I'm confusing with just Suit to HP.
Do you know what it is? I'm thinking now. Is there a clone? Is there one where you got to remember? He's not the main enemy in the third one.
Yeah.
I think that's the third one where they help you. Sitting earlier, where you work with these. And I think he actually fights alongside him. I know the sergeant does.
Yeah.
All guys, there's definitely a section in one of them, which I think is the where he's actually like an AI partner.
Oh, he's going to drop that bomb on us. Oh, yeah.
Oh, cheers, man. Cheers for not getting in the way and taking for us.
You're the older brother, you've lived long.
You've got a podge in here, you have to carry on the name.
Ready? It's not getting me. Not with these bombs. Yeah, I'll help you though. There you go, don't keep running.
Just dropping blocks.
That's good. Blocks equals weapons.
Point.
Oh,
Sure.
it's got a good
Beat
weapon,
men, eh?
right?
What I did.
You know what I mean? That wasn't fair, that was quite cheap. You hadn't even disappeared off the left side of the screen.
Oh,
Look, yeah, see it.
I know.
I'll blame it on emulation. Timing issue.
Oh, Mark. Did you say fuck? Fuck!
We might as well have. Oh, rockets.
Somebody put a lot of them in.
Mate.
Aye. I've got some plastic now.
Fire that.
Starting to smoke.
Smoking!
Good get your foot blown off.
Oh, no, it's firing.
Oh, what are you hiding down? Oh, no.
Heavy machine gun.
Get your grenades used.
Oh, we just said fuck again.
Oh, blew my foot off.
Oh,
you
got him.
got him?
I'll give him 60 yards. Oh, I'm hurting him.
Oh, yeah.
Slicing bit wise on the floor. I wouldn't have a million points to slice. Yeah, that might have made the difference, that thought. I never knew you could do that.
No, I didn't know that.
Mission.
I wonder if he's gone now and he doesn't come back and oh, look at my points compared to yours. Oh, damn. Never mind. Well, it's all about continues on it.
Yeah, you continued as much as me. Actually, you had more continues, 17.
Not that much more.
Let's get my name in because I'm number one. It was still shit, like, well, sorry, I'm still shit, but number one. What are you putting in?
Fuck.
Fuck! Fat? Oh. Jeez, will you stop coughing? You're spiking the microphone.
No.
Well, what do you reckon?
Superb as usual.
It's still a really
a
good
great
game,
AMI.
but I remember enjoying some of the later ones more, which makes sense, I think, you know. I don't really remember having an ending. Nah, they're fantastic games. Like, so I take it the Saturn only ever got a port really from the first one, didn't it?
I think so. PlayStation definitely had Metal Slug X and 3. I know that much, but I don't know if it went beyond that. I think 4 was a Neo exclusive, to be honest.
Did Metal Slug 3? That was like PlayStation 2 era and Xbox era. I remember like you could get them on there.
I wonder if it wasn't a collection at some point. No, at least the first.
I don't know. I don't think.
At least the first 3. I'm not over it.
I don't remember it being a collection. Although I might be wrong. It has been known.
I keep thinking it was a 2-parter, so I don't know if it was like 1 and 2 together, or 1, 2 and X maybe.
Right.
X definitely come out on PS1, I'm sure. I think it came out over here. A couple of them did come out in the UK, no? Like power releases and that.
I'd like to see some of the reports. Like I might check out like the PlayStation Saturn ones and stuff.
There's definitely at least one of them for one console. Now, the Saturn sticking in my head for some reason where I think it's done better than the arcade. Maybe it's a PlayStation, because the PlayStation's was more 3D than 2D, you know, where the Saturn was the 2D console. So I wonder if the PS version's actually a bit weaker than the arcade, while the Saturn's stronger. That could be if it's had time to optimise things a little bit.
No, I'd have to have a look, mate.
Probably get the players that play on the 4th one.
Hi. I don't think you do, like, from what I remember.
Maybe you don't. Well, maybe you do. Oh,
yeah, he is.
That's up his knife wounds.
Aye.
He's been sacked.
What's his? What is?
That's a message
from
the stars.
I don't remember what you're fighting in 2. Was it just these again?
Still these again, I'm pretty sure. I don't know if the Mars people coming towards the end.
Is X not 2, technically?
No, X is it's definitely 2, but it is. I can't remember what the extras are in X.
I can't remember.
It's not a true sequel to 2. I remember right. It's like like a director's cut sort of thing.
Peace forever.
Absolutely, that was fantastic.
Excellent.
Still a great
Oh, well.
game. Still a great game. Best Tank Busters.
Once again, everyone, thanks for joining us, and stay tuned. We'll be back shortly with some more videos. Take
on.
care. See you next time.
Bye bye.
Bye now.